I'm going to discuss a current issue we call the war for stars. Since the economic downturn, some employers have become complacent. Overall employee turnover is low, salary budgets are low, and employee expectations are moderated. Some managers are actually comforted by this situation. They feel that they don't have to differentiate performance, differentiate rewards, or be concerned about employee career expectations. We still sometimes hear they should just be glad they have a job. It's true that there's not a general labor shortage or talent war like there was in 1999 or 2007. But high performers and employees whose skills are scarce are in high demand. It's important to understand that there are no neutral parties in this war. Your organization is either a participant or a victim. Several studies have shown that high performers are more likely to leave an organization than average performers. Also, up to 40% of the current unemployment is considered structural. That is, the skills of the people available don't match up with what employers need. More than 50% of employers report having trouble filling certain types of jobs. High performers that leave one organization may not become high performers at another, so it's critical to keep the high performers you have. Overall, there's severe competition for certain types of talent, even with high unemployment. Let me share 4 imperatives with you about the war for stars. First, recognize that there is a war for stars. Second, adopt a competitive stance. Third, take competitive actions. And fourth, create accurate expectations among your employees. Let's look at each of the imperatives in more detail. First, recognizing the war for stars. Find out if you're under attack. Look deeply into your turnover. It may be low overall, but you could be losing high performers and scarce skilled employees. Second, get real about your stars. Many employers have inflated ratings and may not know who their real stars are. And third, size up your competitors and find out if they're vulnerable. The next imperative is to adopt a competitive stance. First, by avoiding an entitlement culture. Entitlement cultures are formed by years of easy-to-achieve rewards or across-the-board increases. They tend to try to retain everyone, but they also repel high performers. If you have an entitlement culture, it should be replaced with a performance culture. Performance cultures are formed by years of stretch goals and differentiated rewards. They tend to attract and retain high performers and improve the performance of everyone else. A performance culture is not easy to create, but is critical for winning the war for stars. The third imperative is to take competitive actions. First, recruit all the time and go after other organizations' stars. Check competitive compensation levels. The market is changing and you need to make sure your stars are paid competitively. Next, differentiate compensation actions. Even if you only have small amounts to work with, carve out some of that for your star performers. Put stars on important work so you get the best results and stars get visibility. Next, carefully manage the career actions, especially promotions, and make sure they're going to your stars. Provide a flexible work environment so stars can find a way to stay with your organization. The last imperative is to create accurate expectations. Stars tend to leave when their reality is different from their expectations, and the employer can shape those expectations. Avoid what we call spreadsheet management. We see many organizations where the compensation plans and succession plans and other talent management actions are perfect in a spreadsheet, but then very poorly communicated and executed. and create a realistic value exchange one-on-one with each star. Make sure they understand what they can really expect in their career and what they need to do to get there. If you execute these 4 imperatives, it will make your organization a magnet for talent and a winner in the war for stars.